All right, puck about to drop here. It is Wayzata and their blues. Puck is down against Armstrong Cooper in their whites. We're at New Hope Ice Arena. Puck is dumped in behind. This is Cooper Preston. He's going to leave it for Liam Curry up the middle, looking for Nelson off his stick. It goes up over the net. It's Alex Tierney in goal for the Trojans this afternoon, as Wayzata having a little trouble getting out of the zone here. Forward line is Nelson with Curry and Upsall right now. This is Nelson trying to get it in the direction of Harmon. Sorry, Nelson with Harmon on left wing, not Curry. Curry's on defense. This is Nelson. He'll clear the zone now. He'll get to the red line. Wayzata going to go for some changes here as Charlie Nelson dumps it in behind. Willett on the forecheck there. Boutwell stepping in, good at the line, and then it came outside the line, and it's Willett sending it back in. This is Olsen, Turunen, and Willett up front with Boutwell, and it's going to be Peterson defensively. So Jack Peterson has moved back to D. That's a change from our last game. Dumped into the Armstrong Cooper end. I think they're the wings. Dumped into the wings end. It's going to be Turunen down there. Willett trying to help out, and here comes Armstrong outside the zone. They're to the blue line. They're just going to send it in behind the goal. It's Boutwell in a battle down there. Turunen on the left wing side. Olsen also trying to help get it out. It's held in. Behind over to the other side, it's going to be Willett chasing on the right wing boards. Comes to the point. First shot on goal there, and Tierney will stop that one and freeze it. We'll get our first face-off. It'll come to the right of Tierney, and we'll get a line change. It'll be Weingartner now with Pate, and it's going to be Major Nussbaum. So Nussbaum moves up to forward with Peterson moving back. This is Nussbaum on the forecheck, pounding his guy. Armstrong trying to clear it up the middle of the ice. It hit a stick there, and Brock Kamen will come back for the Trojans. He's going to reverse it near side for Pate. Pate up the middle looking for Weingartner, kind of in his skates, and Kamen now over to Preston behind the goal. Not quite out at the line. Brock Kamen now able to clear it. Pate looking for Weingartner up the middle, knocked away. It comes back to Jamo. Jamo across the blue, going wide on his forehand side, tried to stick handle around one, and then a centering attempt to Weingartner kind of went off his stick and harmlessly into the corner. Curry stepping in to pinch at the blue line. Nice pass over to Upsall. Shot and a goal. Upsall with a laser beam goes bar down from basically the face-off dot. What a shot by Gavin. Couldn't quite see who passed it over to him. Might have been Curry. But a heck of a shot by Gavin Upsall, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Trojans. All right, it's Upsall now, the Upsall-Nelson-Harmon line. And Armstrong's going to be able to clear it into the Wayzata zone. It's Peterson back there. He's going to bring it to Curry. Off the skate of Harmon, held in, shot from the point here. Sticked aside by Tierney. And a nice play by Upsall to clear the zone as the wings come back in offside. All right, so it's going to be Olsen on the draw here. Olsen, Turunen, Willett. Comes back to Boutwell defensively. Turunen trying to chip it ahead. Olsen will play it back to Boutwell. Boutwell up the middle looking for Olsen. Finds him. It's going to be Kamen now regrouping. Spins. Pounded by a wings forechecker there, and Boutwell's going to finally get it to Turunen. Turunen to Olsen. Olsen nicely to Willett. Willett to the red. Crosses the blue, fires it. Shot attempt there was blocked in wide. Good hustle by Willett to follow the rebound, and he's got control now, going to the backhand. Trying to make something happen here. It comes to Pate. Pate turns and fires. It hits Olsen. It's bouncing up in the air and frozen. don't think it ever made it on net. Pate's shot hit friendly fire there. It hit Olsen in front. And the puck was just sort of sitting there and was covered up. So face-off in the offensive zone. Coming up for the Trojans, it'll be the Weingartner, Nussbaum, Pate line up front. Draw comes back to Preston. Preston rings it around behind. Pate is there. Backhanded pass attempt looking for Weingartner in front, intercepted by the wings. Comes back to Curry. Curry was looking for Nussbaum on the far side there, picked off before it could exit the zone. Now a nice play by Curry to ride his guy off the puck, and stolen again by Armstrong, shot right on, saved by Tierney. It'll be another line change here. It's the Nelson, Harmon, Upsall line now. Boutwell, Peterson on defense. It's going to be rung around the far side. It's Peterson over there. Charlie Nelson will join defensively. Armstrong player sneaks behind, trying to come out to the side. Good job by Boutwell to knock his guy off the puck, and Nelson gets it out of the zone. Two Armstrong players over there to pinch him off the puck. And now they're going to try to regroup. Instead, it's Boutwell intercepting it at the line, blocked, and the Armstrong player who made the block is smarting a little bit. It kind of went off the ankle or the skate, and he was unable to pursue it, or he might have had a breakaway chance. But anyways, it's Wayzata back the other way. Harmon sneaks by his guy on the right wing boards there. Willett in behind again. It's in his skates, looking for, who is that? Nelson in front. Puck skips away, and it's Armstrong back the other way. And I think Boutwell is probably going to get an interference here. After the Armstrong player chipped the puck in, Boutwell finished his check, and that'll be enough for a 2-minute minor. So Wayzata will be shorthanded for the first time in the game here. It's Olsen and Willett up front, Preston and Kamen. Here's Kamen spinning away from some pressure in the corner. Left wing boards, nice job by Brock to clear the zone there. The wings quickly on the counterattack. They dump it in behind the goal. It's Kamen again back there. He'll ring it right back around the boards. And now Armstrong has a chance to set it up. Cross ring pass here. Good play by Tierney to stick that up into the netting and out of play. So the forwards change here. It's Upsall and Turunen now. Face-off is one back into the corner. Nice job by Upsall there. Now there's a battle on the near boards here. It's 3 white jerseys and 2 blues. White comes away with it now on the far side. Good block there by Turunen. He got a stick on that shot attempt. Armstrong still controlling here. Goal line looking for a centering pass. I think that was Preston. Good stick by Cooper to knock that one over to the boards. Now Armstrong weaving at the top of the zone. It's trading spots. Now it comes centering attempt. Good block there. Again, it was Preston. Got a shin pad on that one. Skip pass up to the point here. Shot right on and a goal from the point. A lot of traffic in front of Tierney on that one. I don't think he saw it. And it's a power play goal for Armstrong Cooper to even things up at 1. Looks like Wayzata may have gotten another penalty here after the goal. Yeah, I don't know what the call was, but it looks like I think that's Preston in the box, so Wayzata right back on the penalty kill here. Armstrong wins the face-off, trying to get it across the zone. It's Curry back there. Armstrong now centering it in front. Spinning shot attempt blocked by Curry nicely. He'll send it down. That'll almost certainly make it for icing. It does. So a face-off will come back again into the Wayzata zone. And we'll try to kill this one off. It'll be Nelson on the face-off here. Nelson and Harmon up front, Curry and Peterson. Armstrong trying to make something happen, stepping in off the boards there, confronted by a couple of Wayzata players, and now they'll pass it around at the perimeter. A little confusion there. Harmon trying to chip it out, and it was not held at the blue line. So a break for Wayzata there, as it'll be offside, and a face-off will come outside the zone. Upsall on the draw here. Armstrong will gain the red line and dump it in behind. Boutwell back there for the Trojans, trying to send it in the direction of Kamen behind the goal. Armstrong with control of it now. Circling right into the high slot there, and now decides to leave it for a teammate as Armstrong moving some bodies around, just trying to get the puck to change directions. Nice save there by Tierney. Rebound in the direction of Nussbaum, now Kamen, now Boutwell. He's content to send it the length of the ice. That'll be an icing, but it will relieve the pressure on the power play. It'll be Willett now on the draw. He's out there with Olsen. Still Boutwell and Kamen. A four-man PK crew for this one as Armstrong controls it here, circling top of the circle, trying to center it. It comes all the way through to the near side. No harm done there, though. Near side now, back to the point. A little give and go attempt here. They went far side instead, nobody home. Willett almost got a stick on that one, but it's held by the wings. Now they'll walk into the circle. Good block by Kamen. Puck goes up in the air. Now still held in by Armstrong Cooper. They're going to look for this backdoor play again. That one doesn't connect. Wayzata full strength, trying to get their fifth player back into play here. They do have all five now. They're full strength. See if we can attack and get possession here. It's going to be Willett on the far side. Clears the zone. And that'll allow Wayzata to get a couple of fresh bodies on up front, but look out, it's a centering attempt there and a backhand shot that goes high and wide by the wings. Good play here by Kamen to ride his guy off the puck. Now some traffic in behind. Armstrong controlling again, back to the point. Nussbaum did enough to get in the way there, and Armstrong has to regroup. Good play there by Pate, putting some pressure on. Weingartner gets a stick on the clearing attempt. Pate throws a body. Armstrong off the boards here, intercepted by Weingartner, looking for Pate down the middle, just off the end of his stick, and now it's going to go into the far side. Good play by Curry to pinch in on that one, and now there's a hard hit. We'll see what they call here. It was right in the numbers in the back. We'll see if they get the 2 and 10. They should. Nussbaum looks to be okay as he gets up from that one. Dangerous hit. Looks like they did get the 2 and 10 as another Armstrong player will hop in the box there. So that's the right call on those hits from behind. So it's a 2-minute power play for the Trojans. Armstrong wins the draw. They send it all the way down. That one will go right on goal, so no icing, and Curry will have to regroup for the Trojans. It's up to Upsall. Nice little breakout play there. It's Nelson with some speed at the blue line. Goes wide to the forehand, cutting around. He gets chopped down. That'll be another penalty. And now we've got a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Trojans for 1 minute and 48 seconds. So, golden opportunity for Wayzata here. Clock is running meanwhile. Working on things over at the score table here. Six or 7 seconds ticked off of that first penalty here, which doesn't make any sense. Maybe they're going to direct the scorekeeper to not start the clock here for the first 5 or 6. I don't know. We'll see. So it's a 5-on-3 for some undetermined amount of time. We'll see. It's going to be Nelson, Harmon, Upsall out there, and then it's Boutwell and Preston. Nelson gets booted from the face-off dot. Harmon will take it, and the clock did start right away, so we just lost 6 seconds of our power play time there for no good reason. Good shot on goal there by Boutwell. Rebound was cleared into the corner. Now Nelson and Harmon both trying to get control. It skips past everybody. That'll be an icing. Face-off here is going to be controlled by the Trojans. It's Boutwell. Boutwell walking right in, had Upsall there in front. The shot went skidding wide of the goal after it was deflected. Now Preston shot and a goal. Preston peeled that one off the boards, kind of walked across the top of the right-hand face-off dot, face-off circle, right from the top, fires it in on the blocker side. Good shot by Cooper Preston, and good job by Wayzata to score with that 5-on-3, and now we still have a minute and, well, should be a minute and 24 seconds, but the scorekeeper wiped both of the penalties off the board, so we'll see if they get this right when they put it back up. Must have an inexperienced scoreboard operator over there. That's all right, as long as they get it right. There we go. 129. 129 remaining on the penalty. They got it right. Still haven't put our second goal on the board, but we all know it's 2-1. And it's going to be Olsen, Turn, and Willett here on the power play. Armstrong's able to control the face-off. They go off the glass in behind the goal for Kamen. Kamen over towards Willett now. He's being hounded in the corner. Peterson will jump in there. Gets it to Kamen. Now it's far side. Good breakout here, and it's Willett with some speed. Gets to the blue line. Going to his backhand down into the corner. He needs some help down there. Olsen will provide it. It's Olsen walking out front. He's on the backhand. Gets it to Peterson now at the top. Low shot on goal there. Looking for a rebound or a tip. And gobbled up by the Armstrong goalie. Good shot there. It's going to be Weingartner, Nussbaum, and Pate now. They're joined by Curry and Preston. Rung around. Nice job by Preston to keep that one in with the feet. Now a tip in front by Weingartner. And that one dribbles just wide. Curry now rink side for the 1-T from Preston. That one's blocked by a skate in front. Weingartner trying to hound it. Nice play by Preston to keep it in momentarily. And the Wings are now able to clear as far as the Wayzata blue line, where Preston and Curry will play catch. Look out there, Preston looking for Weingartner on the near side. A little miscommunication, and that'll go all the way down. defensive zone draw here with 22 seconds remaining in the power play. It's going to be Nelson, Upsall, and Harmon. Peterson and Boutwell. Face-off controlled by the wings, and now it's going to come to Upsall on the right wing board, spinning away from a little pressure there. He'll ring it around behind. Boutwell with a little stop-and-go move there. Nice job to shake free of the pressure, and he gets it to Tex Harmon. Tex across the line, knocked off the puck there, and it's going to come to the far side now for Armstrong as they come across the line, centering it across here in the direction of their point man, and he's content to just ring it around all the way to the other side. Armstrong is now full strength. Harmon steals it down in the corner, centering attempt towards Nelson. Came free for a minute. Now Peterson to Upsall, back to Nelson, just under his stick. Nelson now down into the far corner. He's all alone as Wayzata gets changes behind the play. Armstrong trying to break it out up the middle of the ice. Preston there for the Trojans. Nice pass up to Nelson. Nelson into the wings zone. Up the middle, Armstrong Cooper looking for a streaking player right down the gut. Pass was a little too strong, went down into the corner. Preston was there, and along with the rest of the Wayzata back checkers, good job by the Trojans there to get back into defensive position. Now it's Armstrong down at the goal line. Centering attempt there, it's Kamen. Bouncing puck comes in on Tierney, and he will wisely pounce on that one, and we'll get a face-off. Face-off back at the point for Armstrong Cooper. Trying to go in behind. Now curling off the boards to the backhand. Rebound attempt in front, cleared away. Nice job by Tierney there to stick that one away. Now Peterson in a battle behind. Puck is going to come up to the high slot area there. A shot goes wide. Weingartner on it for the Trojans. Clears the zone. It's Nussbaum. Takes a hit, but gets it to Pate. Back to Weingartner. Just sticked away from him as he was trying to enter the zone. Wayzata now will... Looks like a penalty behind the play here as Wayzata touched up there. I think Nussbaum might have finished a check there in front of the Armstrong Cooper player bench, and he's going to get 2 minutes for, I would suspect, roughing. I didn't see the call, but I heard the hit behind the play. It sounded like a big hit. So another penalty here for Wayzata. Minute and 30 seconds to go in period number 1. Face-off controlled by the wings. Now it's in the skates. See if Upsall can get there. They recovered just in time in order to keep it in. Now it's Boutwell looking to backhand it outside the zone. He had his stick lifted right when he went to make a play. Armstrong Cooper now looking, centering, and now they try to clear it back to the point, and that's going to come all the way down on their own goalie. Nice job here by Upsall. Gets the turnover. He's got Nelson with him, trying to find him. And by the time he was able to make the pass, he was kind of to the side of the goal, and the goalie was able to get a stick on the centering attempt. Great play there by Upsall to hound the puck on that penalty kill and create an offensive opportunity out of it. Now the puck is iced by Wayzata. We'll come back in our own zone. All right, Olsen on the draw here. Armstrong Cooper controls it. Now trying to set it up on the right wing boards. Olsen has lost his stick. So it's 5 on 3.5 now. Now Olsen picks it up. And good recovery there by Griffin. Far side. Armstrong working that backdoor play, and a beautiful job by Tierney to slide from his right to his left. and get the paddle on that shot that was labeled for the 5-hole. Now there's a shot from the point, and again there was traffic in front, might have been deflected. And it's in the back of the net, and we've got a 2-2 game. So 3 of the 4 goals in this game have been scored on the power play. And we've got a 2-2 game with 14 ticks to go in period number 1. Off the face-off, it's Armstrong into the zone. Sneaking wide there, and Tierney will send that one up and out of play. Clock ran off another couple seconds after the whistle there. I mean, it was only, let's see, the refs are going to try to get it fixed here. I suppose because it is an offensive zone draw by Armstrong, they're going to try to give him a couple extra seconds here. Although I would argue the last time this happened, we just took one on the chin and said we're okay with 5 or 6 seconds of our power play ticking off. They didn't bother to reset it there. Let's see what happens. Refs are going to have to jump in and try to help out again. They go up to 5 seconds to go. Off to the right wing boards. Shot there goes wide into the far side. That'll do it for the first period. In a good game so far, 2-2.
Who's going to handle it?
Puck is down on period number 2. It's going to be Boutwell dumping it in for the Trojans. Nussbaum and Pate trying to chase it down there. Boutwell will pinch in from the point to send it back in behind. Now it's going to come to the near side here. Peterson will flip that one in for Pate. Pate trying to battle a couple Armstrong players. Knocked down. Weingartner in there to help. And now Armstrong Cooper is going to come away with it. Looking for a breakout up the middle there. It's going to be Boutwell with control. Tries to go near side here. It's going to be Nussbaum and Weingartner over there. Kind of a heap of bodies, and it comes to Peterson. D to D in the direction of Boutwell. Now to Pate, back to Boutwell. Boutwell will bank it off the boards there. He was looking for Maybe not quite as much velocity on that play outside the zone, but Wayzata needed a line change anyway. So it'll be an icing and come back in our end, but we'll get fresh troops on the ice. All right, it's Nelson on the draw down there. Harmon jumps in to the face-off dot to grab that one. He'll send it around for Preston. Preston to Upsall. Upsall to Nelson. Just how they draw it up on the breakout there. Now it's Nelson. He's got the goal line here. Swings behind the goal. Back to the point for Kamen. His shot is blocked up in the air. Now down into the corner. Harmon there. It's kicked away from him, and Armstrong now will control it. Preston steals, reverses it near side in the direction of Upsall. Now it's back to Preston. Looking for Harmon at center ice, just couldn't connect there, and now Kamen. It's going to get to Upsall. Upsall will chip it outside the zone. Armstrong regrouping now in their own end. Harmon on the forecheck here. Rung around the boards. Kamen will step in and intercept that. Nelson trying to hold. It came outside the zone. Preston now sticking it ahead, but Armstrong Cooper gets control. They'll dump it in. Good play by Preston to knock his guy off the puck as he was dumping it deep. Kamen now down in the corner, battling with two white jerseys. It's going to come free to the near side point, but then held in at the line and all the way back around to the other side. Armstrong reversing it to their point man. Now they send it down low, looking for a centering pass there. It went off a skate, and thankfully could not control it. They'll ring it around again. It's going to be Kamen. He'll leave it for Nelson. Nelson off the boards to Harmon. Harmon off the boards. We'll see if Willett can get there. Icing is waved off. Good hustle by Willett there. Now Armstrong is able to clear it. They're across the blue line here. Peterson back there. Good back check by Turunen as well. And now a centering attempt is going to come to Peterson. Backhanded pass attempt towards Willett. It was off the back of a skate, I think, and then knocked away. And Olsen now will chop it in the direction of Turunen. Held at the blue line. And it's Armstrong back on the attack. Little give and go there. They walk out from the side, and there's a shot and a goal up over the glove. Just a little too much time and space given to that Armstrong player as he curled off the boards there and got a free shot on goal. All right, Weingartner now on the draw. It's going to come to Boutwell now in the direction of Nussbaum. So if Weingartner can chase it down in the corner, good play by Armstrong there to reverse it. Good play by Nussbaum to intercept the breakout pass. And yeah, that'll be offside. Weingartner was still in across the line when Pate dumped it in. Back defensively there. Kamen and Boutwell were both there. Puck sent along the near boards here. It's Pate trying to sneak through a couple of white jerseys there. Knocked away from him, and Kamen now regrouping in the Wayzata zone. He's got a little room to roam here. He goes to his backhand side. He's across the line, threads it through behind. Still in control to the backhand, spinning. Oh, he tried to center it towards Weingartner. Now it does come to the front of the net, knocked away. But Pate's got it, turns and fires just off the side of the net, wide to the left of the Armstrong goalie here. Pate on the back check here throws a shoulder into a guy as Armstrong sends it into the Wayzata zone. Nice move there, a couple of them by Boutwell. And now he shakes free over to Preston. It's Preston to Nussbaum. Nussbaum sticks it away at the blue line and tries to advance it, but Armstrong is there to send it back the other way. Wide down the left wing boards. They were looking for a centering attempt there. It's too strong, but held at the point. Now another centering attempt. Same deal, too strong for the guy who was in the slot, but it came right back to their defenseman. And he was able to get a shot on goal. Tierney, no trouble with that one. Armstrong with control again, back at the blue line. Spinning there away from Upsall. And now a rink-wide pass attempt goes to Pate, but then held at the blue line by Armstrong. Back to the point there. Tierney's got that one, and Nelson now gains control, sends it outside the zone. Pate chasing. Armstrong reversing it up the middle, and now Upsall's got it. He's going to circle back and buy some time while they complete their line change. Now it's Curry for the Trojans. Stepping across the blue line, went to the backhand and just knocked away from the puck. Backhand pass attempt. Now it's Nelson right in front. Loose puck. Curry's still there battling. And it's high off the glass now, held by Preston. Preston in the direction of Turnin. Turnin trying to get to that puck. And Armstrong is going to be able to get it as far as the blue line, held nicely there by Curry, and now finally the Wings will send it down for an icing. Good pressure by the Trojans. We need more of that. We need a little sustained time in the Armstrong end, make them chase the puck around a little bit. Olsen on the face-off here. Armstrong's going to ring it around to the near side. They've got a winger over there. And now they're trying to spring somebody down, further down the left-hand side. Peterson is down there. Armstrong player curling behind the goal, gets it up top to the point. And now here they go. They'll work it off the boards there. Shot that Tierney controls. There was a little traffic in front, but puck is cleared. Now it's off. Willette skate, and now Turnin just misses. Olsen with a nice job to get a stick on it, but Armstrong's going to control it here. Knocked away at the blue line. It's Olsen again. Now Olsen, right when he went to try to maybe center it to Willette, it's knocked away. Armstrong player lost a stick. Body thrown in the corner, and now here comes Armstrong outside the zone. Down the left wing side. Nice shot there and a goal. The old water bottle popper there from the left wing side. Just a heck of a play by the Armstrong player on that one. So now a 2-goal lead for Armstrong. We'll get the Weingartner, Nussbaum, Pate line here. It's Nussbaum gaining the blue line. He'll put on the brakes, looking for Weingartner down the middle. He's on the backhand. There's a shot. Rebound still sitting there and whistled dead. Puck was still loose, but the ref lost sight of it. So it'll be a face-off now. Wow, adding insult to injury, the faceoff comes outside the zone for some reason. So a quick whistle there on a puck that wasn't frozen, and the puck comes outside the zone. Can't say I totally understand that one. Anyways, it's Kamen. Back to Preston. It's going to come all the way in on Tierney. So it'll be Weingartner on the D-zone draw here. Comes to Pate right off the draw. Threads it through one guy. See if he's got enough speed to get down the side. He does. Top of the circle, shot right on and a save. Good rush there by Pate. right, it's going to be Nelson on the draw here. Harmon in a battle down in the corner for the puck as it went down into the corner. Now it's up for Peterson. Peterson will backhand it down into the near corner here. It's Upsall down there. Puck comes free. It's Harmon looking in front there. Might have been more of just dumping it in towards the other side, and we'll try to go to work over there. Now it's Armstrong Cooper here trying to get loose. They sent it all the way down the zone there. They've got numbers here. Peterson was back, and Armstrong misfired on the centering attempt there. And now Armstrong again centers it to the front. All right. Good play here by Boutwell off the faceoff to cruise as far as the red line. It was knocked away. Now Willett will gather it in for the Trojans. Gains the blue line, stick handling around a couple there, and a lot of traffic there. A lot of white jerseys in the middle of the ice there, and Armstrong's able to clear it out. There's a soft shot that Tierney will get a glove on and will get a faceoff. Again, off the face-off down in that face-off dot, it's Pate on the kind of a repeat of that last rush up the ice. Pate was trying to get it towards the front of the net there. It was knocked away. He still controls it. He's on the backhand side. Tried to spin to the forehand and get a shot off and just couldn't. Now it's Weingartner with a hard shot that goes just wide as Pate was able to finally get it across to Weingartner for a good attempt. It just went wide. Now it's Curry stepping in from the point. It's in his skates and knocked away from him, and here comes Armstrong back the other way. Preston back there, lost in his skates a little bit, and now he'll have to encounter a battle behind the play, and it's Armstrong getting control, weaving behind. That's going to come to the side of the net where Tierney will freeze it. It's the Nelson Harmon Upsall line here. This one's going to skid behind the goal. It'll go into the near corner. Peterson chasing over there for the Trojans. Still down there in the corner. And now Armstrong trying to feed it up here up top. Nice play by Upsall to get in the way of that one. And it's cleared. Armstrong now regrouping in their own end. Spinning away from a forechecker there, and now they're across the line, putting on the brakes, centering attempt knocked away by Upsall. Harmon over there, the ref trying to get out of the way, and now it comes back to Boutwell. He'll flip it up into the air, looking for Upsall. Upsall bats it down out of the air, but it then bobbles to the Armstrong player. It's Peterson back there, leaving it for Boutwell. Boutwell off the boards for Harmon. Harmon looking for Nelson up the middle. Good play by Armstrong to get in the way of that one, and now Boutwell will send it on down for an icing. So it will be Olsen, Turunen, and Willett. Shot from the point here goes wide to Tierney's right, and Preston will get it over to Kamen. Kamen trying to spin away from some pressure there. He does nicely, gets it to Preston. Preston now has some time up the middle to Olsen. Olsen looking for Turunen. He had it briefly, and now a nice job by Turunen to stay on that puck. And Willett trying to help out and cleared just past the blue line. So Kamen will have to regroup. He's across the blue, good at the line. Sticked away as he got down behind the goal line, extended there, and now it's Armstrong. Centering attempt there, a little bit of a dangerous play here as it's Armstrong down the right-hand side, but knocked away by Kamen, and also a good back check by Turunen on that one. Armstrong now trying to pick one off the boards and bring it in the front. That one's knocked away. Preston behind the goal here. Olsen will jump down and try to help out. Turunen, and finally Willette's able to clear the zone. Flipped back into the Wayzata zone. It's Kamen. Wayzata getting changes behind the play here. A little bit dangerous in our own end, but no harm done as Olsen gets it to Pate. And now it is going to be Wayzata on the far boards there. And it's going to be Nussbaum across the line, weaving towards the middle, kicked away from him. Nice job here by Nussbaum. He's got 4 white jerseys on him. He's hogtied and brought down. Now it's Weingartner to Curry. Comes to Nussbaum, now to Peterson. That one blocked. I don't know if maybe one of those even got on net, but a couple of really good chances there. First Curry, then Peterson. A rebound was there as well, but now it's Wayzata trying to get control of it out in the neutral zone. Armstrong going to send it down the far side. They're content to wrap it around in behind, and now it escapes their winger, but comes all the way back to the point. Curry there for Wayzata. Now it's Peterson trying to battle in the corner. Pate jumps in to help out. Centering attempt here is going to come to Nussbaum. Nussbaum to Pate. And Pate's at the red line. At the end of a shift here, I think, for this line, as Nussbaum's going to dump it in. We'll get 5 new players on the ice. Hopefully in short order here, as it's Armstrong on the counterattack, top of the circle, shot that Tierney will not have any trouble with, and we'll get a face-off. Nelson wins the face-off back to, that's Boutwell? No, Kamen. Kamen now it's Boutwell on the other side. Boutwell looking for Harmon there off the boards. Hit a stick, but short of the red line, so that one will be an ice. All right, defensive zone draw here, comes into Kamen. Nice hit there as it goes into the near corner. Now up to the point, shot by Armstrong is kicked down by Boutwell. Comes to Upsall now Nelson. Nelson sneaks by his guy, he's on his backhand side. A lot of back-checking white jerseys there, but it comes to Boutwell. Tried to go around one, it's knocked away from him. Nelson is back there, as is Kamen. Armstrong with an aggressive forecheck there, and Harmon will have to jump in and play it back to the near side for Kamen. Kamen looking for Upsall, finds him. Upsall clears the zone, nice job. And Armstrong regrouping here, a little play at the blue line. Look out, top of the circle, there's a shot. Good save by Tierney. And Kamen now blasts one off the boards, held at the point by Armstrong. Now circling and centering, and Armstrong player didn't get everything on that shot. Kind of went harmlessly off to the side, and that'll do it for the second period. So we'll go for a Zamboni break here and see if Wayzata can mount a comeback in the third period. I don't think we're going to get this one all in.
No.
All right, we're back for the third period here. There's only 22 minutes to go on the time clock on our ice time here, so don't know if we'll get the full third period in. We shall see. We'll start things off here with the Nelson Harmon Upsall line. It's Curry and Preston defensively as Tierney takes his spot between the pipes. Puck is down. It is controlled by the Wings. Trying to get a long pass up the gut here. That's going to be too strong for everybody. That'll be an icing. Quick shout out to the Thomases. We have learned Matt and Emily, and I presume Cooper may be watching from Switzerland. Welcome to the telecast. We miss you guys. Nelson on the offensive zone draw here. Harmon had a chance there. His shot hit a stick and went up over the goal. Now a good play by Upsall to hold it in briefly there. Now Armstrong across the blue line, weaving now behind the goal. Centering attempt. It's going to be to Tierney's right. I think he was hoping to get it frozen there. It was knocked away. Now there's a stick loose and a puck. Curry lost the stick, kicked it over to Preston, who got it to Upsall, who got it to Nelson, but it's Nelson against 4 white jerseys as Wayzata getting changes behind the play. Good job, though, by Nelson to occupy Armstrong all by himself while we got changes. Now it's Boutwell across the blue line, was looking up the middle in the direction of Willette just off his stick. Peterson will regroup with Boutwell up the middle. Turunen just out of his reach. Boutwell able to follow up and send it in deep. Armstrong trying to clear it off the far boards there. Little opportunity here, but Boutwell back, now cutting towards the middle. Good back check there by Turunen. And Tierney swept the stick at that one, knocked it away. Now he doesn't have a stick. Gets one from Peterson. And it's Armstrong controlling it at the point. Olsen behind, puck went up in the air, almost landed on the net. Still loose. Behind the goal, Tierney's stick is causing all sorts of trouble for us as we try to regroup here. Up to the point now. It's 5 against 4.5 here as Peterson has no stick. Tierney using a player stick here. That puck goes wide. Armstrong still with control. Boutwell trying to knock his guy off the puck. Curling to the middle now. And pass misconnects on the far side. Wayzata desperately needs to get control of this puck, clear the zone by whatever means necessary. It's held here on the near side. Shot. Tierney with the save. Got a stick and a pad on that one. Boutwell now in the corner. He throws a hit. There's going to be a delayed penalty here coming against the Trojans. Armstrong still controlling. Now they're going to give us a little bit of a break here as they clear it all the way into their own end. And they were trying to get the extra attacker on. If you ask me, I would have held it in the zone there. Tierney now has his stick. We have 5 players with their own sticks. And now we finally touch up, and it's going to be a roughing call against Boutwell, but we survived the onslaught. All right, Nelson and Upsall here on the penalty kill, along with Preston and Kamen. There's a shot from the point that sneaks through. I don't think Tierney had a good line of sight on that one. And it's a 5-2 game. The third, maybe fourth power play goal for Armstrong in this one. I think just the third. But that is the difference in a 3-goal advantage for the Wings. Face off now, it's Weingartner. He's out there with Payton Nussbaum. Armstrong right back on the attack. It's down into the Wayzata zone. It's Kamen. Nice play to sweep it off the boards there. Then he spins away from a forechecker and gives it to Preston. Preston up the middle looking for Weingartner, just beyond his reach. And now it's Armstrong back the other way. That one was to nobody in particular. It comes to Preston. Kamen now off the boards looking for Pate. Pate trying to sneak it by one. Does. Gets it to Weingartner now. Weingartner to the backhand. Good back check by the Wings there. And now I think it was Nussbaum knocked down in front. And I think Armstrong is going to get 2 here. They do. Penalty against Armstrong as Nussbaum was battling in front of the net and got knocked down. So, power play for the Trojans. Opportunity to get that last one back and maybe get into this game here. It'll be the Nelson line up front. Nelson, Harmon, and Upsall. It's Boutwell and Peterson at the point. Face-off won by Armstrong. They're going to flip it up all the way down. And that'll be an icing. We'll try again in the offensive zone face-off here. Same thing. Armstrong this time flipped it up in the air, but Boutwell able to control that. Gets a shot, rebound, still loose. And now Armstrong able to clear it. Boutwell goes to a knee to try to keep it in. He does. Still held in. Now Armstrong trying to get to it. And Upsall and Nelson instead. And Nelson comes away with it. Nelson. Far side, it's Peterson. Peterson back to Boutwell. Boutwell with a little clearing here. High shot went off the shoulder and up out of play. A couple good opportunities there. Boutwell firing away from the point. All right, now it's a line change. It's Olsen, Turnen, Willette. Turnen trying to gather it in off the boards there on the far side. It's knocked away from him, now poked away by Preston. Armstrong's got it now. Knocked away by Willette as they were attempting to make a pass there. Shot from the point goes wide. Armstrong gathers it off the boards there. They'll send it in behind. Preston's got it for the Trojans. Weaving at the blue line, now centering attempt, looking for, I think it was Olsen. Knocked away, and I think it came in offside. All right, Weingartner wins the draw back to Kamen. Kamen tried to sauce it over towards Nussbaum. Nice play by the Armstrong player to knock that pass down out of the air. Now he's got it behind the goal, spinning, trying to go up top. Deflected off a Wayzata player, and it comes to Kamen. Wayzata with numbers here as Kamen gets to the blue line. Sneaks wide past his guy behind the net. And now he'll just kind of settle it down. Now he walks in the middle, tries to get a shot off, goes to the backhand, looking for Pate on the back door. No, that was Weingartner. Weingartner did eventually get a shot. Boutwell now with a shot. That one deflected off a couple of bodies into the corner where Pate grabs it. He's knocked off the puck. It comes to Weingartner, back to Boutwell. Walks in a step, goes around one, and then his shot attempt hit a stick and went wide. Another good opportunity there. Boutwell stepping in from his spot on the point. And it's going to come all the way back to Pate in the D zone for the Trojans. Pate with a backhand looking for Nussbaum up the middle, stolen at the blue line. Shot attempt there and a broken stick for Armstrong. It went in weakly on goal, and Kamen's able to gather it for the Trojans. Gets it as far as the blue line, but not out. Kamen's still with it. Boutwell off Pate's skate, but it did clear the zone. Pate now with a poke check here. He's got Nussbaum with him. Pate curls to the boards, fires it towards the goal as Wayzata getting changes behind the play here. And Armstrong back on the attack. Nelson over there. Peterson knocked away down behind the net. And now it comes into the near side corner. Stick there, the broken stick from about a minute ago, still causing trouble here. Now it's Peterson in a battle on the far side. Curry winds up taking the centering attempt back behind the goal, gives it to Pate. Now looking for Nelson, it's behind him. Nelson took a hit up high there, even though the puck wasn't there. And it's cleared now. It's going to be Peterson at the red line to the blue. He'll dump it in. That one goes on goal as Nelson and Harmon are on the chase down there. Peterson jumping in to try to keep that one in. It's chipped off the boards. Curry back here for the Trojans. And there's a shot and a goal. Coming down that left-hand side, they were able to find the top corner. And it's a 4-goal lead for Armstrong. All right, puck back in play here. It's Kamen, D to D towards Preston. Back for Kamen. Reverses it for Turunen. Now far side. Off the boards here on the near side. It's Turunen on the chase. Knocked away from him, and Armstrong is back on the attack. Kamen with a nice play down there. Another broken stick. Armstrong has broken $700 worth of sticks in the last 4 minutes. And it's back into the Wayzata zone. Willett on the far side. They'll send it back to Preston. Preston near side to Turunen, centering breakout attempt for Olsen, and just misconnects. And now it will come to Turunen on the left wing boards. He's able to clear it as far as center. Good job by Willett to step in front of that. Now a high hit with the hands right to the head. No call as Olsen is knocked down. Don't understand it. They got Boutwell about 5 or 6 minutes ago for bringing his hands up on a check in the corner, and not willing to make the same call on the other side. It's Weingartner with Pate and Nussbaum here. Boutwell trying to get it across to Nussbaum. Knocked away from him, and it's right back into the Wayzata corner. It's going to be Peterson down there for the Trojans. Centering attempt here by Armstrong, picked off by Pate, and he'll lob it up outside the zone. Armstrong trying to reverse it to the other side here, and here they are outside the zone. Sticked away there by Nussbaum. It comes back to Peterson, to Pate. Off the boards, looking for Weingartner. He had Weingartner cruising kind of behind the defenseman there. There's a body check, and I think we got a delayed penalty coming up against Armstrong here. Maybe an elbow, maybe a, I don't know, cross-check, it looks like, as Pate got knocked off the puck here on the near side. So it'll be a 2-minute power play for Wayzata. Nelson, Harmon, Upsall out there with Curry and Preston. Draw one nicely by Nelson back to Curry. He was looking for a deflection in front. Upsall was there. The puck just kind of flipped over his stick. Now there's a battle here by Harmon. And it's going to come back into the Wayzata corner. Shot attempt here goes wide as Wayzata having a little trouble getting control of the puck. Curry now lifts the stick, trying to carry it out, but Armstrong doing a good job here, short-handed, to keep the puck away from our players. All right, finally comes free here to Upsall. Upsall backhand chip pass in the direction of Nelson. Wayzata getting changes behind the play here. We'll see if we have enough bodies to mount a forecheck as Upsall was trying to feed that one to Preston. And now it's going to be cleared. Boutwell will knock it down with a skate, but not before it clears the blue. Now it's right across the blue line by Boutwell, trying to stick handle his way towards the front of the net. Instead, fires a sharp angle shot, and Willette will jump into the zone. At the blue line, it's knocked free by Armstrong. Now they're across the line. Kamen maybe got away with one there. He kind of came in with the free arm there and dragged his guy down. Armstrong with control now. Sharp angle shot there that Tierney got a shoulder on. It went up in the air and dropped down a little dangerously, but cleared away from danger by Wayzata. Now it's Willette with a beautiful pass to Boutwell on the far side, and the best opportunity for Wayzata in the period, and a nice save by the Armstrong goalie. Now it's Olsen walking in. He takes the sharp angle shot. Good shot by Olsen there, but it's saved and frozen with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go on the clock. Power play is over. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go on the time clock. All right, it's Weingartner on the draw here, tried to get it back to Curry. It's past him. Peterson back here. Good back check by Nussbaum. Got there, but then the puck somehow made it all the way through to the other side, and Armstrong able to follow there on the loose puck and knock it in, and it's a 7-2 game. Center ice draw here. It's Nelson intercepting that pass. It's to the blue line, knocked away, but it comes to Olsen. His shot is blocked, and puck was kind of cruising there dangerously. Nobody could get to it for the Trojans. Curry has to retreat for the Trojans. He's chopped down, and we'll get yet another penalty. This one going against Armstrong for a trip. Face-off win here by Weingartner. Back to Preston, tipped in front by Weingartner. Kind of just went up and over the net. Good play right off the face-off there. And now it's going to come back to Turunen. He gets a shot. That one's knocked away before it could reach the net, and it comes back to Preston at the point. Preston walking to the middle. Shot right on there, saved. Back into the corner, and now on the far side, Armstrong will have a chance to clear the zone. Now they're across the blue line. Long shot in there that Tierney has to be alert to stop, and now it's kind of on the doorstep there, luckily at a sharp angle. But Armstrong is once again controlling the puck here, despite being down a man. Now they maybe got a little too cute in their own end. It goes in behind their own goal. It's not going to come back to haunt them, although Kamen does a nice job to intercept that clearing attempt. Upsall down in the corner there, knocked away from him, and now Preston with a nice job to step in front of that clearing attempt. Sent it towards Weingartner. Upsall back there trying to get to it, and now Weingartner tries to knock his guy off the puck, and Harmon jumps into the play. It's going to come back to Preston now. Preston with the shot, blocked down. Harmon now with the rebound, trying to center it. He had Upsall there, also Weingartner, knocked away from them, and now it came from Preston towards Harmon, and he couldn't pull the trigger. And it's Armstrong back the other way. Good job there by Kamen. Armstrong's centering attempt skids into the near corner, and it's Harmon. Looking for Nelson there. Puck went up off the glass, and offside at the blue line. Still 3 seconds to go in the power play. 1:09 in the game. Nelson on the draw here. He's going to feed it back to Boutwell. Boutwell with a little stop-and-go hesitation there. He steps into the zone. There's a shot and a nice blocker save on the short side there. And it's outside the zone for Armstrong. Cleared in on Tierney. We'll stop that one, and we'll get a face-off with 50 seconds to go in both the game and the time clock. Although the time clock is still running, so we've got 42 seconds to go in this one. Face-off controlled by Armstrong. Down in behind. Now centering attempt, nobody home there. It comes all the way to Olsen. Olsen chips it off the boards. Nelson trying to do the same and caught a piece of the shin pad there and held in the zone. Now it's Armstrong with control here on the near side. Boutwell will try to clear it. Stolen at the blue line, right back to Boutwell. Knocked away from him again, and here's another chance right down the gut. Good recovery by Boutwell as the horn sounds there. It's a 7-2 loss in a game that did not seem that lopsided for most of it, but we'll look to bounce back next time.